The Omnibus Bill rears its ugly head once again, and a personal experience with the post office. Welcome to a bloke in Buenos Aires presenting news and views in English from the capital of Argentina. Please feel free to like, subscribe and leave a comment. I'm not sure what to call this. The return of the Omnibus Bill? The Omnibus Bill strikes back? Omnibus Bill, the next generation? Anyway, the famous Omnibus Bill is back. Back in January, President Milei tried to push a huge bill with more than 600 articles through Congress. The bill is actually called Ley de Bases, but it was so large it became known as the Omnibus Bill. After a month of back and forth and the removal of about half of the articles, the bill finally passed the lower house to much cheers and celebration from the government. I was kind of overexcited myself and made a video about how at last the bill was passed, but everyone forgot about the upper chamber of Congress until they threw the bill out. Milei was furious, ranting on Twitter about traitors and enemies of the people, but there really wasn't much he could do about it except slink away with his tail between his legs and go and rewrite the bill. Anyway, the amended and very slimmed down version of the bill is back and has once again passed through the lower chamber of Congress. Quite how far it will get this time remains to be seen. So what's in Omnibus 2.0? The most significant element concerns the privatization of state companies. There are now up to 9 companies now potentially available for sale, a long way down from the previous bill's proposal of 41 companies to be sold. There are some reforms to labour laws, taxes and pensions, and a declaration of a state of emergency in some areas of the economy, which will hand Milei legislative powers for 1 year over some financial, economic and energy-related issues. So on a personal note regarding these privatizations, one of the agencies to be privatized is the post office, Correo Argentino. Now, when I arrived in Argentina about 20 years ago, receiving post from abroad was really easy. I would receive a yellow note from the post office and they would say that a package was waiting, and then I could go to the nearest post office and pick up the package. As easy as that. Now, if I receive the yellow notice to say that a package is waiting, it says that the package is waiting down at the customs office in the port. So I have to go down there, which involves waiting in a line to get in the building, then waiting in another line to pay the handling charge, then waiting in another line to receive the package itself. The whole process takes about a day. Also, the customs office is down in the port, which is near a large shanty town, so it's kind of a bit dangerous down there. The whole thing is thought to be some kind of scam by the post office workers so they can make themselves a bit of extra money. As for receiving Christmas presents or Christmas cards, well, you might as well forget about that. A friend of mine sent me a Christmas card last year. She put it in the post in December and I finally received it in mid-February. At least it arrived at the apartment, so I suppose that was something. I recently purchased a small antique item online. This had a tracking code so I could track its progress. It was put in the post on the 13th of March. It left England on the 16th of March. It arrived in Argentina on the 27th of March. Then it was Easter, so nobody really works. Then on the 4th of April, I received an email to say that there was a package waiting and that all I had to do was to pay an amount of money online and I could receive the package at my apartment. As I post this video, which is now early May, I've still no sign of the package at all. As for sending packages abroad like a small business wants to do, my wife and I did some research and we discovered that it's actually quicker and cheaper to use a private postal service like DHL. So maybe the postal workers have brought this whole privatization thing on their own heads, and maybe, just maybe, after privatization, the whole thing will run more smoothly and efficiently. One can only hope. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a like and subscribe to see more similar content. And if you want to support the channel, you can buy me a coffee in the link below. And until next time, que tengas un buen día.